boy. What's going on? Just got out on the water. Really late start to the day. Had some stuff I had to take care of this morning, but that's all done. Now it's time to fish. Got a really strong south wind and some storms rolling in tomorrow, so we're gonna be all over the place today trying to figure out where they are and what they're eating. And once we figure that out, we're gonna try to exploit it and, you know, go on a little fishing adventure. So let's find some fish. So what we're doing today is trying to figure out where the fish are, what they're eating, and what type of presentation would work best. You know, they're going to be in all three phases of the spawn, probably mostly spawned out, but you know, you never know. It's 74 degrees and I don't have enough time out on the water on this river this year lately to know that. I've caught some spawned out fish and the males are all, you know, peeing, but I like the white baits this time of year because of the herring that come up the river. Green pumpkin also works well to imitate bluegill, and then black and blue is always good in this water. So a little brush sticking out here, that could be good. Yep. Not huge, but it's a fish. Smoked it too. A lot more aggressive than the last time I was out. Yep. Boop. Very nice. So, a little bit bigger than the dinks we were catching last time too. Hopefully this area's got some decent sized ladies up in it, and those fat fish. Hopefully we can do it with a technique that isn't this. But you're not gonna hear me complain if we're catching fish. Probably won't hear anything from me if we're not catching fish because there won't be a video. So we got some more of that brush right here. Branches. Don't pitch into that. Real shallow, 5 foot deep. Oh, got bit right away. Yep. All right, so we're in an area with a lot of little fish off the brush. So far, I don't think I need to go that finesse, but I really wanted to fish a section quickly, which I did, and didn't get bit. And then as soon as I went around the turn and fishing some of the little brush that's out here, I got bit. So now we're gonna slow down a little bit, throw something a little bit bigger. I might pull out a jig too and fish a little bit off the bank, because last time I was out, not that we're gonna repeat history, but the bigger fish were on structure that had more water on it, which is pretty typical. Came back for it. Woohoo! Lost our Senko. Caught a dark fish. A little bit thicker. Whew. Yeah, just barely. Getting fat. Getting fat for sure. Still fat, full of eggs. Just a little one. Bit twice. That would be a Senko. All right, come here, buddy. Better quality fish than we were catching. Right on the edge of that tree right there. Threw my Senko. Bit me. Stop trying to bite me. Not a bad fish. Nice and dark. Get her back. Man, I was really hoping to get on something other than a Senko bite, but it is what it is, and we're catching fish, so no complaints. That'll come later in the year. It's just that time of year where, you know, sometimes they just really aggressively want that wacky-rigged Senko. I might try to fish one Texas rig, see if I can
if it's just the profile that they want or if it's actually the fall. So that is important differentiation, because I've been flipping both a D-bomb and a destroyer, and they don't seem to want either of those today, which is kind of strange, but caught a decent fish. Happy about that. See if we can catch a bigger one. But that felt good. Bet you like that. Interesting. Making bubbles or something. Call that fish bubbles. Oh, these look like bluegill beds. Holy cow. Yeah, those are definitely bluegill beds. That's good to know. I hope you can see that. That's really cool. It's like a honeycomb pattern. Those are bluegill beds. 10 out of 10. Another Senko fish, and this one was on the edge of the pads. Ugh. Ugh, brother, ugh. I'm good too. Got a good hook in you. Those fish look so cool when they get dark like that. See if there's some more up here. Noticed that when I've been getting bit, they've been in, you know, it's been patches. Patches O'Houlihan. That's cool. I don't know what that was. Gotta be a fish right there. It's the edge of the pads, and there's a stump. Like, come on. That's prime. Do I have to just be really slow? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, man, yes. The answer is yes. Dang. Oh, boy. There we go. I don't know how big it is, but smoked it. There we go. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Saw it swirl too. Looks like a 3.5, 4 pounder, which we will take graciously. It's on the Texas rig Senko instead of the wacky-rigged. Oh, ooh, bumped him. Best net job in the... Oh yeah. All right. Yep, got a good hook. Probably could have boat flipped that fish, but that's a nice one. Yeah. Angry though. Let's put her back. All right. So, what I was doing was, I got sick of throwing the wacky rig. I was catching fish, but I don't know why I wasn't catching more fish. Dragging the Texas rig creature bait I had, the D-bomb, because I caught that one. It was super angry. It seemed way more efficient, but they were eating the wacky rig. I had to get it all the way to the bottom, so it didn't quite make sense. So I went stick bait in the spring, right? Especially in places like this in Florida. Definitely found the better fish doing this. Oh man, that fat slap. Don't you love that? That EWG hook ain't going nowhere though. Man, that's the most fun part thing. Probably the most fun thing about fishing is like when you actually figure out something that gets you an area or a technique, you know, that's gonna catch you above average bass. And you know, these not catching giants. This is pretty good though. You're not small. We got 14-pound test. Oop, oop, that was mean. Oh yeah. Yeah, 5 of these would definitely compete around here. Not win, but still need a kicker, but that's, you know, 5 of these, God, beat up. Holy cow, look at that fin. You've seen some damage, hey? Let's get him back. Boom. I mean, we keep doing this. I got a couple more hours since I got on the water late. I was gonna fish till dark to really see if we can get on something a lot bigger, like a 7-pounder. That would be 7, 8, 9, 10. Still haven't caught that double digit, but you know, we could go around with the wacky rig all day, but dragging this bad boy. I only got a 1/4 ounce weight on there. Ooh, terrible job hooking it. A little excited right now. There you go. Expose. I was only fishing the inside channel swings, but turns out this one was an outside channel swing, did all right. So I think we got to keep checking them. I love my ecstasies, but this NRX Plus is super sensitive and super light. It's also about $100 more, whatever, $50, $75 more, somewhere in that range. I actually won this bad boy in a raffle, so I had to go and buy a Steez to put on it. Of course, I had to, right? Had to. Man, this rod is sensitive. You're not big, but you're not terrible. Well, that's how you put a hook in yourself. What do you have in your throat? Big old crayfish. Dang, look at that. He's got a big old crayfish in his mouth. That's cool. They must be eating them around the pads. I thought they were on bluegills. Huh. Just want to make sure you get a good look at that. It's pretty cool. Wish I could have seen what color it was, but I guess it doesn't matter. God, that kind of makes me want to throw a beaver, because there ain't a better crayfish imitator than a sweet beaver. I love my D-bombs, but I don't really think a jig is a crayfish imitator. I don't care what anybody says. It's more of a bluegill imitator. It's a lot bigger, even the compact ones, and I guess you can put more lifeless trailers on it to make it seem like a crayfish, but no, just my opinion. Let me know what you think, if you agree with that. I think I'm full of crap. Now I just got to think of ways or areas that crayfish would be. And that's pretty simple for the most part, because it's the bottom. maybe along the trees coming down, like right up against them. But if that's what they're eating and that's what they think this is, I don't know that this is a great crayfish imitation, but if that's what they're eating and they're honed in on, I talked about that earlier, right? Like trying to exploit what they're doing right now. So it seems, and I have evidence, that they're eating crayfish. So where are the crayfish? On the bottom. What type of lures imitate a crayfish? Apparently a Senko. I don't know that I would have picked that, but I guess something on the bottom, you know, just dragging along. I think a Senko just looks like a lot of different things. I don't really think it looks like a crayfish. I really don't think it looks like a bait fish. But as long as I'm on the bottom, that's where they're looking. That's where they're trying to pick up that meal. I was kind of surprised they didn't want the jig dragged on the bottom, because even though I think that's more of a bluegill profile, it's on the bottom, so it's like right by him. So I don't know if something just like turned on, or, you know, we're gonna question it though, and we'll think about it, because that's what we do, and that's how you learn when you're fishing, thinking about what every little clue or piece of information the fish give you. Do little experiments, and, you know, just catch them on the wacky rig, and I wanted to see if I'd catch them weighted, because it's so much more efficient, and the answer was yes. What's up, Gar? Dang. See, move. Wonder if I need to go down to a more compact bait, but 8 at once, so didn't get a hook in them. Got him. Oh, small. Yeah, that's awesome though. Right. Ooh. Yeah, he ate it good that time. It's like he was pissed off. Yeah. Oh, they'll eat the red one. I'll go back to the blue one if they're all small. Oh boy, wow, all that hook set for all that fish. Yeesh. Yeesh. Lucky you didn't go to the moon. Ooh, it's been a while since we got one hooked up. That's a good one too. Dang. Kind of goofy shaped. Thick. Right through the eye. Good hook set. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's nice. We have been going through some Senkos today. I had almost a full 100 pack. I don't know if it was that full. I'm gonna exaggerate that in the thumbnail, so apologies. But let's take a look at how many I got left. I don't even know that they make these anymore. Like look at that. There's like none left. 6. Well, I think that's enough for today. Gonna pack it up here. Caught a bunch of fish, went through a ton of Senkos. I don't think they make those 100 packs anymore, which sucks. But I got a bunch of 6 packs at home, or 8 packs, or whatever they are, the 5-inch Senkos. But hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment, like, they help a lot. If you enjoy the channel, any comments and any likes you give really help. And, you know, and if this was your first time here, welcome, and I hope you decide to subscribe. Thanks for watching.